Today on the channel, we're looking at the Iron Grenadiers' latest member, Darklon, Destro's cousin, on Way I Got It Figured.
The way I got it figured.
What's up, figure fans? Way I Got It Figured back with another I.Joe classified series review. This time we're looking at number 155, Darklon. So Darklon is a member of the Iron Grenadiers. It came out originally in 1989. Yes, he's gotten a few figures here and there in 25th anniversary and 50th anniversary. But now he's finally getting a classified series release. And I like what I saw. But mostly he's an Iron Grenadier. And if they make all the Iron Grenadiers, I'm going to get all the Iron Grenadiers. So Darklon is definitely sporting a lot of his original look. Of course, he does come with an extra head for like a different type of Destro family mask. And I do think that's cool because nobody ever said they can only have one mask. They just have to wear a battle mask in keeping with their traditions. So Darklon having a little bit of a resurgence, I guess. He's shown up in the Energon Universe comics, and so, you know, he's making the rounds a little bit. So we're going to look at Darklon. I'll probably talk a little bit about him. He did show up in the Real American Hero comic book back in the day, too. So there's that. But we'll start with the packaging, get him out, compare with some other figures, get you out of here with some final thoughts, as always. Got your G.I. Joe Classified Series standard packaging. Nice, if basic artwork for Darklon. Got his file card symbols on the side. Nice picture of Darklon on the back with some Iron Grenadiers and Iron Grenadier bats. Nice inset of the little shells, I guess, that his gun shoots on his leg, and his alternate battle mask. And you've got his file card symbols. He's got 3 command, 2 heavy weapons, 3 black market deals, and 2 weapons engineering. I do know most of the symbols by heart, but sometimes I can get stumped on a couple because they don't use them a lot. And so, you know, I might struggle here or there with them, but I do know most of them. So there's your look at the packaging. Pretty standard stuff. We're going to get Darklon out and see what we can see. All right, so we got Darklon out of the package and all of his accessories as usual. He looks pretty cool. I do like what I see here. Comes with quite a few things. The main thing he comes with back in the day he came with is his crazy gun that he came with. So that's the main accessory, comes with that. And then he has the other things that he didn't come with before but are welcome additions to a modern version of Darklon. I don't think he's sharing any parts with anybody. He's like 100% just Darklon. I'm sure at some point they will reuse a lot of this stuff, but I can't think of anybody that they would reuse it on. But that's, you know, whatever. That's okay. Some characters have to get their own sort of tooling. But we're going to look at his accessories. And starting with those accessories is his old launcher gun or whatever it is. It's not really a grenade launcher, I don't think. It's got 4 holes, but they're like really tiny. I'm not sure if blast effects will go in them. I don't have any blast effects handy at this very moment, but we'll check into it. You've got his alternate Darklon mask, and we're definitely going to try that on. I got the tongue hanging out and everything. Looks pretty cool. I like it. I don't think anybody ever said that the Destro clan only had to have one mask. Um, as long as they have a mask, I guess we're like good. So I do like that. Then he comes with this snub nose revolver pistol. It is not the same snub nose revolver pistol that came with Crocmaster. It's actually different. It doesn't have any blast effect holes, so I guess we're getting back to that. I don't know why it doesn't, but it doesn't. And who knows? They might have tooled this guy a long time ago, and we're just now getting around to him. You never know. You got a pretty cool painted knife. It's on the larger side for a knife, but it's cool. And he's got his sword. I do like the sword. I don't think anybody's ever come with this sword before. Got a kind of a Conan-esque vibe to it. But I like it. And then finally, he also has a sheath that goes on his back. Some ornate designs on it. Very well painted. Pretty cool there as well. Looking at Darklon himself, he looks very much like a modernized version of the original 1989 figure with a couple of upgrades. Like he has these metal-ish things on his hands, which kind of works, as Destro has metal gloves, so it makes a little bit of sense. He's got a sheath for his knife. You can actually put his little snub nose gun in this holster on his back, and yeah, new version of Darklon. The mask is cool, updated, and it's still like a mask. It's not like a full head mask like Destro's, so they didn't even change that. So next, we will get Darklon geared up. Check him out that way. All right, so we've got Darklon geared up with his accessories, and he looks, just a tad bit better than he does without them. He definitely cleans up real nice. He does what I like G.I. Joe Classified Series figures to do, which is have storage for all of their stuff, obviously except for the uh, additional portrait he comes with. But that's a different head. But he looks great, and my purchase is justified. He looks like he's ready to do some mercenary work for Destro, coming down from his cast iron castle in the Alps, as it says on his file card. Let's get it. I'm ready. Now the only thing we're missing is an evader. I would love to get one of those. But let's go ahead and do the head swap on this guy. We're gonna swap his head out and check out the alternate head sculpt. Okay, so we got Darklon back with his alternate head scope, and yeah, I like it. Um, I don't know 100% if I want to switch it out permanently, but I do like it. It's a pretty cool head scope, and of course, Emily was ridiculously kind of trying to sell multiples of Darklon by saying that he should be an army builder by virtue of switching his head to this head sculpt. It's her job to sell GI Joe Classified Series toys, but I'm not buying the Darklon as an army builder. But I do like the head sculpt. Not sure if I like it so much that I'm willing to change, uh, the classic head sculpt. Not because things can't change, but I like that head sculpt. So I don't know. We'll see what happens. But next, we will get Darklon some comparisons. All right, we're back with Darklon and the other Iron Grenadier figures that we have available currently. And of course, you know, he looks good. We got our growing Iron Grenadier army here. I do have the G.I. Joe Classified Series Iron Grenadier bat. I actually misplaced it. I got it a long time ago. Whenever that wave was out, I misplaced it. But I'm going to find it, and I'll do the review on that as soon as I do. We'll bring in Destro. This is the retro card version of Destro, and I like the idea of these Iron Grenadiers. You know, Destro sort of having his own guys on the side before he like fully leaves Cobra, and uh, Darklon is just sort of in charge. That'll do it for comparisons. Now we're gonna move on to final thoughts. Final thoughts on G.I. Joe Classified Series number 155, Darklon. Yeah, I like this guy. Pretty glad I got him. Always liked him. You know, he came back with the Invader back in the day. I think like as soon as I saw him in the store, I bought him. But again, you know, my love for the Iron Grenadiers is nothing new. So, you know, I was always gonna get him. I got him back then, got him now, and I'm happy to have him. Pretty sure it's only a matter of time before we get Destro with the Iron Grenadier version. Um, Maybe even sooner than we think. I could easily see it being part of the HasCon thing. Destro, perhaps even with the despoiler. We'll see how it goes. But for now, Darklon can command my Iron Grenadier legions of four other guys, and I'm pretty happy with that. So I'm gonna give Darklon a 9. One thing I noticed, besides the fact that I don't think his weapons take blast effects, is his classic rifle. It's like very rubbery. It's almost like going back 2 years in terms of like the weapons, when the weapons were all kind of just rubbery, and it just seems like a weird, unfortunate throwback. Looks good. And it's not really bent or anything, but it definitely bends pretty easy. So I don't know. It just puts me in mind that maybe some of these figures come out at different times than when they're developed. Well, I don't know. I'm not sure. I'm speculating. Anyway, he's still a pretty good figure, 9 figure, not too tight, not too loose. Everything works, and yeah, it looks good. So that's gonna do it for this one. If you're new to the channel, please like and subscribe. We're still working very hard to grow our presence in the action figure collecting sphere on YouTube, and we love it if you would come along for the ride. Till next time, everybody stay safe, happy collecting. See you on the next video. Peace.
The way I got it figured.